Dear friends, imagine if you were asked to describe your most amazing vacation place that you would enjoy and love and have pleasure to go to, with all of the details involved. Most people would describe a place that they enjoy, that is beautiful. They are traveling in excellent health, with friends and loved ones and family. They are traveling with an abundance of money to be able to use for all of the needs for their vacation without any pressures whatsoever. They're traveling with one or two books that they can read while they're relaxing on their vacation with pleasure. And that type of a scene would be something that most people would agree would be an absolute pleasure to live in. In Jewish tradition, we are taught that that is very much how the Creator envisioned the world when God had a vision and a desire to create our universe. God wanted a world in the expression of the Medrash, Nesava Kadosh Baruch Hu Dira B'Tachtainim, which means God desired a world, a place to live in our physical world. But God didn't want to impose himself. God was looking for partners and hosts to welcome God into this physical world by us being his partners and making this world a most beautiful garden and orchard with plantings of goodness and kindness. And we are the gardeners responsible for making it beautiful, for creating the world's most beautiful tapestry, for making the world's most beautiful portrait and painting, for building and creating the world's most beautiful palace and home. And by our doing our acts and deeds of goodness and kindness, we invite the Creator to come live in the most beautiful place, and we share together the beauty of this existence. A place of goodness, of kindness, in good health, without any illness, a world without disease or sickness, a world without jealousy, a world without war, and of course a world of peace and harmony for all of humanity. Essentially, this is how Meimonedias, Rambam, describes what the world is going to look like when Moshiach is going to come in our physical world. In the final chapter and in the final last two paragraphs, Meimonedias describes that the sages of Israel desired and imagined a world where they can sit free of pressure and have all the pleasures at their fingertips. And that will enable them to be free, to be able to study the wisdom and the infinite wisdom of the Creator, and to have the most amazing joy and pleasure of doing so. In fact, Isaiah describes in his prophecy a world where the wolf will lie with the lamb, the lion with the ox, because the entire world will recognize the wisdom of its Creator, like the waters cover the sea. Just like the sea is filled and you can't see what's hidden under it until you reveal it, so too the wisdom of the Creator will be revealed, and we will all live for eternity without any medical issues, without financial issues, without any worries or problems or whatever it may be, happily, and actually have pleasure and enjoy it every single minute for all of eternity. In 1991, the Rebbe said to us many times publicly that he prophetically sees that the days of Moshiach coming are imminent. Hine, Moshiach ba, it's about to happen. And as the Rebbe told the television reporter when he was asked that Moshiach is ready to come now, it is only on our part to do something additional in the realm of goodness and kindness. On the 28th day of Nissan in 1991, the Rebbe expressed with deep pain after returning from praying at his father-in-law's resting place in Queens, and said, I have done whatever I possibly can do to bring about a perfect world. But from here on forth, I am giving it over to each and every single one of you to complete the task. The Rebbe essentially empowers us as the Jewish leader of this generation. We have the power to bring the cosmic dream of creation to its final fulfillment with the coming of Moshiach now. So may God bless us all, that we should seize the moment and realize and recognize the world is in our hands and the keys are in our hands. And by you and I doing something additional, going a little bit out of our comfort zone, with acts of goodness and kindness, with helping each other, with making this world a more beautiful garden, a more beautiful home for the Creator, indeed we will merit to see all the biblical prophecies of a beautiful world, free of disease and sickness, living for eternity in happiness and pleasure, bliss, with the coming of Moshiach now.